I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me.
All right. How you guys doing this afternoon? How you guys doing? I'm gonna give a couple people some time to come in. But we just wanted to say, man, welcome to Official Business Podcast, where we're gonna do that deal and talk that talk because word on the street is that there's money to be made. Some of y'all just don't understand or uh know where to look for where to look for that cash flow, man. Y'all don't know where to look for that cash flow. Uh Kind of rusty tonight. Make sure I got everything the way I need to be. Uh and come on to the screen. But like I said, thank y'all for tuning in to the Official Business Podcast, where we talk that talk, we walk that walk, and by God, we look good doing it. Now, let me let everybody know Theo will be joining us in spirit and through the chat. Uh, he's off to take her a family event, very joyful, something real nice, some achievements, some congratulations, some hugs, and that's what the world needs. You understand me, man? Uh, and another thing, you two don't like me. You two don't like me. So with the good spirits of doing things, man, like I said, we got multimillionaires out there, man. We need to play that theme music for them, man. We need to get that music in for them. You know, man, I want to shout out to the two people that's watching. You know, you know, I don't do things that's in line with everybody else. But what's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all, man? Yeah, come on in, man. You know, hopefully my internet is working nicely because we just had a storm here, and unfortunately, things has been do kind of drastic. Uh, but hopefully, you truckers out there are making it through in this difficult time because we all, unfortunately, we are all in the shithole. Okay. And we are right there. We are sitting there and things are hard. Brokers, it's beating a dead horse to death. Brokers are really hyper focused on the carriers that's out here running like a chicken with his head cut off. DOT Bliss is AKA let's rob the working man. Okay. Uh, have you ever noticed? They always say things are being implemented for the safety of the highways, for the safety. We want everything to operate safely, safe. But then they turn around and say, hey, we might legalize marijuana use, drug use, and other drugs as, schedules. And truck drivers, y'all could take it too and still operate a semi vehicle on public highways. But on the other note, we still care about safety. It's the Houdini trick that's going on, man. It's the Houdini trick that's going on. Uh, but I seen something interesting. Right, some things that caught my eye was a And hey, there we go. I don't know what's happening right now. What up with you, Gino Cook? You have froze. Must be your internet. Yes, to Sean Scales. Um, I don't know what's going on with my internet. Man, I checked everything. We just had a bad storm. Um, and it's finicky. Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in good with you guys? Hopefully, I'm coming in nicely. Let me put things on the screen. Okay. Am I coming through? Y'all hit the comment section. Let me know. What up with you, Triple D? Ghost Town Bully. What's up with you? Am I coming in nicely, you guys? Let me know. Hey, man, right now I'm seeing in the dark. I'm trying, I'm looking at my internet bars. We just had a bad storm. I reset the Wi-Fi, the internet, the tablet. If I'm still freezing, please just let me know. Okay, then. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's Walmart Cricket Internet. Now, you know damn well I don't shop at Walmart. That's that damn Dollar Tree. Cheetos. I use that fake ass hair soap. It doesn't even say shampoo on it. It say cleanser, hair cleanser. That's that shit comes in a green bottle. You can see it. All right, thank y'all. But anyway, so where I left off is that across the internet and across social media platforms, Alex with good energy is being praised as one of the gurus, the Jedi. Because that's what I think about it. I listen to Asian Ma show, and honestly, I think Asian Mind, with his experience, this is not a sly, Asian Mind. This is not a sly, but with the amount of hours of interviews, the people that he has come into contact with over the time, over YouTube, his audience, I would believe that Asian Mind is well versed in spotting suspect operations, right? Because Asian Mind has been around real as being proven, multi-millionaire carriers, business owners, small business owners, medium size corporations. So I would put some trust in Asian Mind to say that he knows what he's talking about. But I think I think Asian Mind pulled a softball on us. I with Alex with good energy, Asian Mind being in the trucking industry, being a carrier itself, being owner, operator, driver, company driver, the whole shibago. I would think that okay, when you come up to Asian Mind could he could smell some shit. He could smell, ask some good questions, and and not try to fluff ball it, doing a blonde. Okay, acting like, oh man, I didn't know to ask that. Well, this. Now, I seen Alex on another YouTube channel, and we're gonna play that. We're gonna play it because being a carrier, a former carrier, and being in the trucking industry and understanding how to generate revenue and overhead costs and expenses, things of that nature, we just something ain't adding up. And something is just not adding up. And here go the beautiful thing. The beautiful thing is this: if you are a carrier operating in America, is my signal dropping, you guys? Is my signal dropping again? While we do this, let me bring this up to the screen because I told you guys I want to see this. I want to see this. Uh, okay, everything working, you guys? All right. Ghost Town say I'm good now. Okay. Yeah. So this is what this is what I want to see right here. This is what Alex with Good Energy. $1 million black owned business. How to do it. Alex, Good Energy, and Jeremy Hill. So damn, wow, those some thick ass old shoes. But anyway, let's hear it from them.
I don't give handouts, I give opportunities. I gotta, dispatch service, for example. We got thousands of students, so it's never a shortage of trucks that I have to dispatch for. So my cousins or family members that was asking me for money, I say, yo, bro, here go my course. I'm gonna give you a free login. Take 3 months, learn it. I got a job waiting for you. You come dispatch these trucks. Some of them took the opportunity, but then there's others that didn't take the opportunity. But guess what happens now? Now you can't ask me for money no more.
No. Right.
My success would not hit the same if somebody gave it to me. I wouldn't have nothing to talk about on these stage in front of these thousands of people if it would have been handed to me. What am I gonna talk about?
Yeah, right.
That's the multi-millionaire right there. Dispatch service. Fucking good. We got a minute to have an interview.
Yo, what's good? What's popping? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton the Son, Mr. Boogie the All, and I'm here with another episode of Funky Friday. And I promise, I really do promise to give you real good content for the masses, but most of all, I promise to keep it funky for your asses. Now, in my midst today, we have two Black entrepreneurs, men that are doing it in their own way. Same ministry, in a way that they're making their own impact. We have a business mogul, a CEO, a life coach, did I say CEO? I did say that. A person who is their voice in a positive way. Alongside of him, we have another person, a visionary, a person who's using his influence in a positive way by being a business owner and impacting the transportation industry. To my left, we have Alex Good Energy, and to my far left, we have Jeremy Hill. Fellas, what the fuck is good?
Man, honor to be here, brother.
Yes, sir.
Good, man.
Yes. So, man, look, let's get right on to it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like I said,
Just
we are.
a little bit.
What am I looking at?
Man, this is your camera right here.
Like when I lost my first truck, when I went out of business in the first 11 months, and then I grinded back to get it back up and running, I was literally just showing and being super transparent with what I had going on.
Right.
And then when I finally started seeing some daylight was 2015 is when I finally really started having some sort of success in the game.
So what does daylight look like?
Daylight is actually being green, actually making a profit. I had been running for the first 3 or 4 years. I was running a nonprofit organization is what my accountant called it. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm running, but I'm not really doing the business correctly. Okay. So I ended up just growing pains, man.
Right.
But when I finally seen my first profit in green in 2015, once I worked out all my kinks.
Right.
And the following years when I did my first 7 figures in trucking. And it was at that.
Hold on. I'm going back to the movie. It's a movie. Red or black, you're running in the red or you're running in the black. But, it's hip hop culture. But anyway, let's go.
That moment, I realized.
Hold up. Now, before you sit up there and just subtly say figures, you said how many figures?
7.
Real numbers.
Yeah.
As the young folks say, or the Gen Z say, no cap.
None at all. Yeah.
Right. And what's your technique in doing it? Did you drive trucks?
Nah, I never drove a truck a day in my life, man. Yeah, I never. To this day, I don't got a CDL. And it's so funny because when I first
all right. Don't have a CDL. I'm just take notes, mental notes.
Got into the industry and I was telling people that I was actually ashamed of it at first. It was actually something that was looked at as a handicap, like how you in the trucking industry, how you own trucks and you don't drive trucks. And it's so funny because I ended ended up meeting my mentor, you the hip preacher.
Yeah.
And when I first met him, man, the first thing he said was, "Man, I've been hearing about you. And, listen, you never drove a truck. Like it take a certain level of execution to pull us off
Correct.
without driving a truck. So what started off as a handicap for me ended up being my superpower and being a part of my story."
Right. So even then, to that point, you got Jeremy Hill, a person similar to you. Have you ever drove a truck, Jeremy?
Never drove a truck, bro.
Right. And what's like your claim to fame of how you find, the means to take family?
Almost similar to him,
Am I still freezing up, you guys? Am I still freezing up? It says I'm freezing up. Man, you guys got to apologize. I got to apologize for this. Dude, I'm doing everything on my God green earth to make sure that the internet service. Let's see real quick, you guys. Let me see. It got to be my internet service. Hold on real quick. I think I need my Wi-Fi. What the world going on? Yeah, I think it's my Wi-Fi. I'll probably have to. Okay. No, it should be flowing straight through. Okay. Okay, then thank you, Gino. Thank you. Let me get back to it, man. I'll take mental notes.
2014, got into the industry under another company. Was successful inside that company, but realized that they wasn't respecting me as such. It was a industry where the minority was slim to none. I was in an office full of, Caucasians. You could say the numbers was probably 10 to 1, 15 to 1, really.
Right.
And then I just took a leap of faith, and said, only thing that they was giving me was a computer and a phone. Right. And some insurance. So I took the initiative and say, what makes you guys better than me?
Right. Independently.
Right.
So I think.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not going to skip over that right there. What makes them better than you? Or here it goes. You got to create that narrative as if inside of the office, it was a challenge. And then this is just me thinking. What makes them better than you? You created that. That was going on in your own mind. I'm thinking you're going to say you had some adversities, but you're like, oh, it's Caucasians. This is 10 to 1. You went to apply for the company. Who interviewed you? I know they introduced you to the company. The only thing they gave you was a phone, computer, but was it the knowledge? But we're going to find out. I'm going to let the man talk. Was it the knowledge? Did you gain some information that you didn't know before that job position? Or did you just naturally absorb it from the clouds? It was just pouring down from outer space. No, let's see. I'm gonna go back to it and I'm listen to it. I want to hear
it. When I look at you two, right? And I think this is more so for the viewer, because some would say, who's not abreast to our culture, if they see you, oh, he an athlete. Oh, that's a rapper. Oh, that's, he in some type of illegal activity.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But every single time I see Alec Like you got it on, you know.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is acting up. I had to storm. Who are they talking about? The Caucasians? See how you see how this shit all of a sudden when they usually see you, they think you're a basketball or a rapper. Did anybody say that? Did anybody say that? Now we are manifesting adversities. And so they're about to overcome something that did not even happen. Because from their stories, introduction, they was just winging it. They was winging it, LLC. Let me see if I can play on people emotional heartstrings now by bringing in adversities about culture, race. Let's talk about the goddamn truck. But anyway, it's amazing. Nobody's gonna
Shout out
say
to my boy
anything.
AB.
Put the ish on.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's just a part of us.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? How important, and the same question goes for both of you guys. It's like, how important is image and not changing, you know what I'm saying, in an industry that may not look like you, but you being you is, like you said, your superpower.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty. I guess it was no black men driving trucks in the 80s. I guess it was not a black woman driving a truck, owning a black construction business, transportation business. Never happened. It's the heartstrings. It's the heartstrings. But we in the business. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I think Migo got a song, We Set the Trends.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be like nobody else. I definitely wanted to be my authentic self. And it's so funny because when I got in the trucking, it wasn't sexy.
Mm.
You know, trucking wasn't a sexy industry.
It's stealing.
Yeah. But I'm just
Hold on. This what we doing? I thought, hold on. Bring it back, pimp. Bring it back. I thought nobody looked like y'all. Now you being now the judgmental. It still ain't. Trucking wasn't sexy before I got into it. I guess this is what sexiness looks like. One guy on the right side looked like he sell $5 dime bags of weed at a local 7-Eleven at Pump 7. The other guy looks like he's a Bell's barman in downtown Memphis, and he's a pastor part-time with a cigar. Say. Oh man.
here to represent and show people that, you know, you don't gotta get a record deal. You don't gotta have a sports contract to live the same life that they live. You know what I'm saying? We grew up thinking that we had to play ball and we had to sing and rap in order to drive how we drive and live in the big
To
world.
make it out.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I think entrepreneurship, man, it's I don't want to say it's a new wave because it's been here,
Mhm.
but we really show people that entrepreneurship can get you exactly what you want to get.
But it's not that it's a new wave. I think the thing that, and not to say that you're wrong or right,
Mhm.
I'm saying that we're not used to seeing people that look like us
Right.
and have our same type of likes for things
Mhm.
to really make real money. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like when you saying bringing in 7 figures, that's a wowing kind of like, hold up, wait, what you said? Who? You know, like making a couple thousand. That's still good money.
Yeah.
You feel me? And for anybody who sees this, like, don't let this man's success discredit your journey. Everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? How I got to where I'm at, where he got to where
Hold on, let's skip to I don't know.
It's so important that everybody run their own race.
Correct.
You understand? Because
Yes.
like I used to throw parties. I was a big promoter. I used to work with Alex, all that, and it was cool. But I realized like I can't do that till I'm 60 years old.
Yeah.
So I had to pivot and get into something that wasn't as attractive, but I knew that there was always going to be a need for trucks.
Right.
So you want to get into something that wasn't attractive, but it attracted you. It wasn't attractive, but it attracted you enough to run 3 to 4 years negative, but it wasn't attractive at first. But when you got introduced into trucking, you came in and it wasn't attractive.
So it took me hopping out of the cool zone and jumping into an industry that is literally recession proof. Like there's no way that the trucks can stop.
Mhm.
And that decision right there is what changed my life. So, you know, if you watching this and you trying to decide like, you know, what you want to do, I always recommend do something that like learn from the pandemic, watch and see what industries were affected when the 2020 shutdown happened and the ones that weren't. When a lot of those companies shut down, you know, my patio, and it was so quiet outside. I remember it was just so quiet when
Yeah.
everybody was in the crib, right?
Yes.
But guess what I kept hearing? All I kept hearing was
Planes,
I just
trains,
kept hearing them trucks
trucks.
driving by. So, you know, run your own race, man.
Yeah.
All right. I see what this is about for an interview, but I'm gonna let it go on a little
So
bit
where you
more.
are right now, Jeremy,
Jeremy,
what is a broker? You know what I mean? Like to the
Jeremy is your broker.
untaught ear.
Jeremy is your broker. Since they say trucking was unsexy, and I've been in trucking longer than Alex, so I feel offended. Alex and your partner, Crackhead Jimmy, the broker. I want to hear
What would you
Crackhead Jimmy.
say, or how would you identify a broker to be?
A broker, we could keep it transparent. It's almost like a real estate agent.
Okay.
Right. So the real estate agent, they don't own the house,
But they
right?
have a cap.
They don't own the money, right? But they make
Nobody owns the money. The government owns the money. It's right on the goddamn money. The mint owns the money.
the money off the deal, and you need a real estate agent to buy a house.
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, right? You
Yes, sir.
need them to be able to complete the transaction. So for me, I'm like the real estate agent in the logistics world. I don't own the truck. I don't own the product, right? But 9 times out of 10, all the owner operators, all the trucking fleet companies, they don't have time to prospect or get these accounts or establish these contracts to keep their trucks moving, you know? So they rely on the broker to kind of facilitate their trucks the way accordingly.
So what college did you go to college?
Yes, I went to college.
So did you graduate from college?
No, didn't graduate from college.
9 out of 10. The reason why he didn't graduate out of college, he was at the 7-Eleven trying to sell y'all a $5 bag for $20. 9 out of 10. He thought the professor was a broker or agent. And he was trying to facilitate the information from the degree to where he is presently. So 9 out of 10. Those are fucking good odds. Shit, I should have played the lottery. I should have called him.
College.
I went for 3 months.
So I'm assuming you can't graduate in 3 months.
Yeah, I went to 3 months and I dropped out. I figured it wasn't for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But when both of you guys look at you guys' bank accounts,
They said it couldn't be done.
right?
It's crazy.
I'm going through a situation right now where, you know, you're talking to a very hands-on father, right? And there is a time where
15-year-old, I just want to salute to you because you are in a generation right now. You got the cheat code. You didn't have we didn't have YouTube like that. Like when I was 17, it wasn't YouTube University available. It wasn't courses. It wasn't influencers willing to give all this game and give all this information at that time. So you literally are in a space right now where you can skip over college. You in a situation right now where you can literally put your name on your own LLC, come up with a plan, execute on it, and make more money than the people who own the colleges. And it's just an amazing time. I meet the young dudes and I talk to them. I'm like, look, I'm 30,
Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry.
39 years old. I ain't get started till I was like 30. I ain't really start getting serious with my life until 30.
30.
And I meet some of these 21-year-olds and I'm like, look, bro, you got a 9-year head start on me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it took me till 30 to get serious. You 21. I see these dudes at my conferences at 21 years old. They come in and they seeing us speak. And I'm like, damn, when I was 21, I was like, I was trying to go to the mall. I was trying to go to the skating ring.
All right. This is too fucking light. You got crackhead Jimmy over there. He's just a deer in the he's just a deer in the headlights. And now I can't just talk shit, okay, without having something. Okay. I just can't talk it without having it. Hold on. What did I just do? Okay. I don't know what I just did with my screen. There we go. All right. I just can't, So I'm going to look at this real quick. Okay, this is Good Energy. So the legal name on the FMCSA is S Consulting LLC. Trucking company is not even called Good Energy. It's called GE Logistics. Okay, they are operating 3 power units. MCS 150 file date is January 18th, 2023. Drivers is 6. Okay, MCS 150 for the year 2022, 4,900 miles. Okay, let's look at operation classification. All right, authorized for hire, exempt for hire private. Okay, I don't see state government, none of that. Carrier, interstate. Okay, general freight, building materials, construction, beverages. Okay, no government. Okay. As of May 18, 2023, inspection 1, out of service 1, out of service 100%. God damn. Okay. I said that he must have had multiple violations. Okay. No accidents. Okay. Review date 2021, January 27th, 2021, non-rateable. So they already had their audit. Okay. So they already had the audit. Now, on Asian Mind Show, he basically gave you guys the rundown, the true rundown. So if he started in his 30s, that's when he said he started in his 30s. He said 3 to 4 years, he wasn't making any money in trucking. Let's give him 33 years, 33 years old. And the next 3 years, he figured out the game plan with 1 year. And then for the next 2 years, he just bankrolled the whole 9 yards with courses. Doesn't that shit seem kind of suspicious? Doesn't it seem suspicious? And this is just putting what he said Listen to what he said. Put it right there for you. The dispatch classes. Do we not understand the dispatch, the role of a dispatcher? Getting a certificate of class completion. What value does it really have to trucking? What gain? If that's his right-hand man, he could not articulate the role of a broker. Building relationships. It was just, the brother was like a deer in the headlights, like knowing your fucking positions, because you guys are multimillionaires. Now, we're going to make this a little bit about culture. I'm going to need you to really bring the fucking fire, bring the heat. Sound like con artists to me. I think people are just afraid to say what the fuck that needs to be said in trucking. The problem with trucking is it's too many people running around here treating this as passive income. He's saying, man, I don't have a CDL. I could tell by your FMCSA. I could look at your filing. You trying to tell me you have 3 power units, 6 drivers, and you guys only went 4,900 miles. 4,900. I guess you just have a salary base for the driver. Something is not adding up. It's not adding up. A full operation? Or would he say, because we've seen it, it's all on Instagram. You don't have to take my word for it. You can go and look for yourself. It's easy information. Everybody that is associated with the Good Energy Click group, everybody's multimillionaires. And then when you go and pull up their information, because this is public record, this is not me digging or being malicious. I didn't hack anybody's computer. I didn't steal anything from anybody. This is right there on Safer, FMCSA, or the data queue. If you pull up data queue, you can see the violations. And you can see, hey man, hold on. You made the money off the classes. But the classes that you're selling, where is what's the substance? You got everybody believing become a dispatcher. And we seen this during COVID. During COVID, everybody named mother was a broker, dispatcher, broker without insurance, dispatch. I could guarantee you 6,000. And people were like, man, why are these people coming up with this number? It was sold. It was a narrative. It was something to push towards people. And it was a product to indebt people. 15,000, 20,000, 5,000 for classes just to go on DAT. And another thing is this all the time. It's like in a replay. When somebody come into the trucking industry, they act as if they are the Michael Jackson of the trucking world. Like the owner operators, male, female, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, no matter their demographic, like nobody exists. Like nobody operating in trucking had the mindset of entrepreneurship. The people that's working in trucking prior to COVID did not want to become owner operators, did not want to expand their fleet, did not want to build a bigger network of customers. No, that was non-existent. You know why? Because 9 out of 10, it was a Caucasian. It's Caucasian. I'm black owned, Caucasian. Well, guess what, pimp? When people push this narrative, I'm like, okay, FMCSA secretary, Caucasian. President of the United States, Caucasian. Majority of the board on the transportation committee, Caucasian. You voted. I watch this stuff on Instagram. You support it. Biden, Caucasian. See, when we push this narrative, I'm like, dude, no. You're diverting. You're diverting. If you're going to take the role of inspiration, if you're going to take the role of, hey, man, you guys, y'all need to check this guy out. You guys really need to focus and listen to what this guy has to offer. I'm with that. I'm 100% with it. But what I just heard there, that ain't a fucking truck driver. That's not even a broker. Shit, I would have took a TQL interview. I would rather you interview Chad from TQL, the motherfucker that play Call of Duty all day and lowballing every caller that calls in by the one pick, one drop in New Mexico, but is picking up in Arizona. Listen to this shit. And then we always got to, and you know, it's black owned. We setting ourselves aside for an industry that has so much diversity. It's diverse. It's just not all Caucasians. And you know that you're about to get the wool pulled over your eyes when you start the conversation and you make sure you hyper-focus on race and nationality. It's the job at hand. Are you qualified to do it? Have you learned something? The classes that you are offering, is it diverse? Or do you want people to say, oh man, I don't want to go to that guy's class? Why? It's black. Majority of the students inside of that classroom is black. And you know, I want to be different because I'm Hawaiian. Come on, man. Makes it make sense. We all could coexist. And for the people that was prior before you, because you in your 30s, you just said it. So you only been doing this trucking shit for only what? You say 36, 35? You only been doing it for 5 years, if that. 5 years. But then you say you didn't have a CDL. Then you said, okay, I did trucks for 3 to 4 years. So you was an investor, you bought a truck. Slow it down, OB. Put it where it could be understood. If that man, if it's true what he's saying, which I'm just taking it at truth, when he first bought the truck, he could only put bobtail insurance on that truck. He couldn't do full liability, general liability, unless he had the truck signed on with a company. And at that particular time, yes. But then he would have to find a driver. So if he was operating at a loss, that was only to his own doing. He was from the outside looking in instead of from the inside looking out. So you do that 3 to 4 years, still don't have a CDL. Time change. All of a sudden, 1 year, boom, what happened? COVID. What also happened during COVID? PPP, SBAs. What also happened? People was eager to get into trucking. Why was people get so eager? Well, majority of the people was losing their jobs because companies were shutting down. We just going to skip over the fact that the Northeast closed down almost 70% of his businesses, and it was all across the board. People was fleeing California because California had these massive lockdowns all over the place. So people still needed to pay bills. So trucking was one of the few, I won't say the only, but one of the few markets that allowed people to get in and generate some money to keep a roof over their heads. Now, he still didn't tell you the product. I know I didn't watch a lot, but I watched it. You got to take my word on it. I watched it. I also watched Asia Mai. I didn't hear any substance. And I'm going to say it. He made his money from selling the pipe dream of trucking, the possibility. Only the possibility. It's the fantasy. It's like going through life and everybody's telling you, don't worry about the bad. Just tell them the good. Always just tell you the hypothetical, the positive hypothetical. You know, if you continue to work hard, you're gonna just be rich. I feel it. You look like a rich person. Just rich. Just work, then rich. No thinking, work, rich. Have a plan for rich. I don't know. Well, just remember, the more you work, the closer you're about to become to richness. It's subjective, but I'm like, it's subjective. And when I seen on Asia Mind, I'm like, dude, I had to get a feel for it. I had to really get a feel for it. Like, okay, now we got somebody, Cam Newton, he's good at what he does. So he's being presented on Asia Mind. I'm like, okay, this is going to be good because it's the heart of the truckers. You know, Asia Mind is a large person in a lot of people's eyes. I just think the motherfucker average, but still got to respect the platform that he built. Hard work, he built it. And I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. We just fucked. I'm like, dude, this is what's wrong right now. Is telling people it's just easy. It's just easy. Not the true dirt. Not the, hey man, let's talk about this. Not nothing. Dude, don't you find it suspicious that a trucking company that's operating successfully, very successfully, only got 4,000 miles for the whole fucking year with 6 drivers? For the whole year. Tell Asia Mind I'm a multi-billionaire. I'm a multi-billionaire. Multi-billionaire in trucking. I'm the one that signed the work visas for everybody in Ukraine to come over here to work. I'm the one that supplied the Russians with the ELD systems. Give me an interview. And don't because I'm starting to feel like people are giving leeways and passes because of the color of people's skin. Because this is the new atmosphere. Oh, you're black. Yeah. Come on, man. I'm the only one fucking tripping. Y'all dispatch classes. Okay, that's his product. He sells it, people buys it. I'm not knocking the product. Now, hey, people bought it. But we're gonna sit here and pretend he introduced something into the trucking industry that's revolutionary. What, dispatchers? Shit, we are hey. No wonder brokers are saying, man, fuck it, we're gonna just put 80 cents on the mile, 80 cents on the load board. Where you gonna put it, man? All right, let me see what you guys got. Thank you. It was a Ponzi scheme. Red Top, it was. I just showed the proof. Let me bring it back up, man. Okay, let me say, man. You got 100% out of cert. Hey, say, man. Come on, man. I'm not trying to show his, but look at this. Look at it. They look like they guessed the number. Just fuck it. Ah, you guys can't see it. Let me scroll it down. All right. This was just say, fuck it. I'm gonna put 4,900. 4,900. Now, yeah, we 6 drivers, 3 trucks. We execute 4,900. Just, fuck it. Successful. Figure it out. how to stop running in the red. Figured out how to stop running in the red. There you go. Just do less goddamn miles. And this is what we get. And I'm gonna say it, man. I'm gonna say it. Asia Ma, you went soft on purpose. I really think you went soft on purpose because you didn't want to be that guy. But my thing is this, brother. You got millions and millions of people looking. This is what reckless financial investment happens. You want to know the product? People want to be selfish. But let me help you out. Irresponsible financial investment in trucking leads to low ass rates. Because nobody cared. They just say, all right, I invested 100. Did I at least turn $2 over? Oh, I made a $2 profit. Well, that's more than what I had at first. So I invested 100 and I made $2 in 12 hours. If this keeps up, man, I would have made a whole $300 at the end of the month on a $100 investment. So I times that. And guess what? The trucking company ain't making nothing. The driver ain't making nothing. Nobody's really making anything. Then you got these companies now that are saying, oh man, we want to be what is it? Cloud truck, I believe it's Cloud, because they're coming into Dallas. They are coming to Dallas. They are here, but they are losing. They are literally operating on a loss. It's their investors keeping them afloat. They are waiting out the time. So people are like, oh man, I'm gonna invest in electric vehicles. I'm like, oh, okay. You believe in EV? Yeah, man, you know, that's the way of the future. That's where things are going. That's where trucking is going. I say, are you sure you going to do EV? Yeah. You know, it's a multi-billion-dollar company that can't even afford their own trucks right now. Oh man, you're a liar. You're a liar, OB. I said, okay. Pepsi, Lay's, Frito-Lay's, read the report. They need the government assistance in the state of California just to even have those vehicles. Look at the report. It was breaking prime news. They needed the money from, you know who's buying those trucks in California? California taxpayers. They're not even fucking hiding it anymore. They're just saying, hey, state of California, say, okay, we're going to contribute $800 million. We are contributing $800 million. The federal government say we're going to give you $8 billion. No, not $8 billion, but like $300 million to get these trucks. Because Pepsi, Frito-Lay's, they came out on record. They came out. Carriers came out and said, we can't afford these. We can't even afford to charge them. Then California, like, well, I tell you what, the amount of electricity that's needed to charge up one semi, if I'm not mistaken, they said it's eight stores the same size of Walmart. That's how much power is drawn, energy, just to charge one truck, and they got fucking 8. And Pepsi, like, we can't even afford the electric bill. People like, oh, get generators. That doesn't produce enough. So people like, well, how did they get the EV vehicles? How did they get those electric trucks? The government. Taxpayers. The government has $0. Zero. Think I'm lying? Look up the value of the government. 0. Who has the money? Taxpayers. Truckers. And now investors are like, and these startup companies are like, they are pulling the same marketing scheme. Get into trucking, make your million, invest. But you notice that not one person stood up and say, hey man, I became a multimillionaire without all this bullshit right here. No, they always quiet. The multimillionaires are quiet. That's that old money. That's that People that making that money, you don't see their ass. And when you see them, they probably driving the most modest vehicle. Probably driving a fucking Astro van. They ain't wearing no thick ass shoes, man. Them orthopedics. They ain't even Doc Martens. Bring back 1995. When the real Doc Martens, the ones that we used to call them blockbusters. That's the one you kick a motherfucker in the teeth. God damn. We praise this shit, man. We want to always bring something into something that's really doesn't need that spice. But if y'all see the game, yeah, I'm running my mouth. Hold on, you guys. Let me slow it down. You guys in the comments, thank y'all for commenting, man. I smell PPP. He got the PPP, man. He was fixing credit. Here go the thing. People leave a digital footprint. I'm not making this shit up. Okay. He left his digital. He banned me. He blocked me, not banned me. He blocked me. He banned me from his Facebook page. Because, see, Alex with good energy knows about Daryl Stingley because I've been on his ass way back. Because when he first came out, he was like, yeah, man, I made $1 billion with one truck. And you know, I believed him. I'm like, oh shit, he made $1 million. So I went and looked. I'm like, hold on, pimp. You only went 2,000. Hey, man, you just got your authority. Your authority is only 6 months old. Then I found out, allegedly, he used to be a box truck driver. He used to do deliveries in Atlanta, Georgia. Box trucks. I said, say, pimp. Come on, man. You selling that BS. Then it turned into a pro-black thing. That's when Good Energy, She Trucking, if y'all don't remember the She Trucking, that female that went on CNN and act like it was a pandemic of no black women in trucking. Yeah, y'all don't. I remember it. It still got. You could pull it up for yourself if you want to see some entertaining bull. When they were, oh, ain't no black women in trucking. Like, hold on, this is year 2021. You trying to tell me it's not one black woman in trucking? They was all on CNN. Y'all don't think they was on CNN. There's not enough black women in trucking. Who's stopping them? Who's stopping? Who? Please show us who so we could go and protest. We need to protest this. Who? Point them out. Well, it ain't enough truck driving schools in the hood. There's not a lot of health food stores in the hood. There's not a lot of accommodating housing in the hood. Not a lot of damn sidewalks. Come on, man. So y'all made this up. Y'all wanted to, man. I remember that shit. I remember all of it. And I'll say, man, then they say, man, they went behind and got political. When they went and got political, I said, oh my good Lord. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, you getting political. Here come the narrative. They play that narrative. Blacks, you guys are against the walls. Hey, you blacks, it's time for you to get your fair share. And notice, the only way to get your fair share is paying $10,000 to their group, become a member. You literally had to pay $10, $15, $20,000 just to be a part of. But trucking was free to them. Alex with Good Energy even said it. Information was free. He just charged for it. Listen to this, man. It's a walking contradiction. The history, the footprint. Here go the thing. No one can lie because FMCSA record is all public, down to your inspection, your violations, your operation, your mileage. Why is this shit still looking like somebody don't know how to do their taxes? I'm just saying, man. This game is cold-blooded, but I'm gonna tell you something. It get real motherfucking cold when you want to play nothing but the black card. I'm black. I'm black. These Caucasians. This is what's stopping you? Tell me this. What's stopping you? Nothing. Your own fucking mind is stopping you. Not because, so what? I want to go in a room full of Caucasian. I want to go in a room full of Asian. I want to go in a room. Maybe I can learn some new shit. I'm not going in a room see, this is the thing when you say you got you a hustler. Because this is what it is, a hustler. Oh, man, like the crackhead Jimmy. Crackhead Jimmy said, yeah, man, the only thing the job gave me was a computer, a laptop, and a cell phone. Motherfucker, they gave you that because what was your job position? Notice he never stated his job position. Notice that. Never stated his job position with that prior company. But when directly he could identify it was Caucasian, 9 out of 10, all Caucasians. What was your job position, brother? Why did you go? All right. What led you to that particular company to fill out an application? So you get them crickets then. That's like me saying, hey, you guys, what happened? Hey, man, don't be a part of the KKK. It's all white folks in KKK. I didn't know that shit. Hey, you didn't know nothing about that OB? Oh, no, man, when I pulled up and seen nothing but rebel flags and white guys out there with sheets on, I thought that, man, I thought that was the cleaning crew. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, man. We still playing this in 2023. These are grown men. These are grown men. What classes are they offering? What is it? Why did it? My question is this to all the gurus, to all the PPP money makers, to all the SBA, to all the credit repair, because all of this is connected. 2021 was the biggest year for dispatching classes, credit repair, motivational speaker, and crypto investment. Now, 2023, we are up shit creek, and you notice now one of these guys coming up with a story. What are you doing in the current market, in current times? Nobody want to say nothing about it, so let me say it for you. Let me say it, because I'm just a little broke man. We are figuring this shit out. We are working hard. We are treating the ones around us with respect. And we understand that it takes a damn team. If you are a truck driver, if you are a company truck driver, if you're an owner operator, if you have your own authority, you know one damn thing for sure in the trucking industry. It takes a network. You're not the one it all, be it all. You're not the one producing the product, boxing the product, palletizing the product, picking up the product, driving the truck, offloading the product, selling, getting the product to the stores, arranging for payments. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be realistic. I tripped on that word. I need to slow down. Let's be realistic. If you make it successful in trucking, the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, what the fuck is success to you? What is it to you? It doesn't matter what it is to others, what it is to you. If you feel fucking successful, man, take off your hat, man, do your damn day. I'm going to clap my hands for you because it's not for me to judge. But if you are basing your success on this con artist, this hustler shit, you are going to be in for a rude awakening. You got crackhead James beside him. Keep on shaking like he got the shakes. Should have smoked a cigar. Should have smoked a cigar. Or wore longer pants. But say, yeah. Hello, man. Cleaning crew. Yeah, I thought they was cleaning crew. I want to go to a KKK meeting and just walk in and be like, hey, heard you guys was looking for me. I don't even think they exist in 2023. But I must say, man, our trucking industry is, we could, low hanging fruit is saying, oh man, the rates are low. People are going out of business. But the real thing to say is, look at the men and women that's still out here that's pushing through. Those are the true fucking heroes. To get up and do something that you know damn well. 9 out of 10. See, I'm using this stuff. 9 out of 10. I need to stop it. But knowing that most likely somebody's going to call you and disrespect you with a outrageous low rate. Day in, day out. When you know that all of the businesses that's operating out here is thriving to take your last quarter. And you still do it. You still got love for trucking. Yes, you are important. Keeping America moving. You keeping families fed. You keeping hospitals supply with medical and emergency supplies. You keeping school supply with meals for the kids, school books, all of the materials needed. So yes, I don't look down on you guys. I don't think, man, these truckers wasn't shit until I got in the game. No, I take my hat off to each and every one of you that's putting in that time, man. I don't think it's acknowledged. Only time they want to acknowledge truckers is when shit stops. When it stops, oh man, you truckers are great. But when things get moving, oh man, screw them truckers. Oh, them truckers, the trucking game, until I came into it, it was just unsexy. What's sexy about it now? Come on, man. You never drove a truck. What's sexy? Not them goddamn Donna boots you got on. Somebody in that back room told him, hey man, we got the new limited edition Lego boots. Yeah, man, we got some Lego boots. I think you'll look good in some Lego boots. You're already shaped like a goddamn Arby's potato, but you put on some neat Lego boots. You look like a zesty ass Frito-Lay bag. Barbecue flavor. Just saying, man. Just saying. Somebody told Mr. Lego Boots to come out here now. I was a stormtrooper. Then you got crackhead James. Come on, man. He got on How Fresh Am I jacket. Come on, man. And y'all the representation of trucking. Y'all are the good say. Hey, I really say, man. Call TQL. Tell TQL no more loads. Oh man, I thought I would come up here for a brief period of time, man, and talk to y'all. Hey, Janice, I don't know how my internet's coming across, man. If I truly apologize if it's choppy. We had a storm in the area. I seen the Asian Mind stuff, man. I seen it, and I seen this guy. I'm like, he's back. He's back. Y'all know this guy was selling them classes for $16,000. Y'all know, and you know what? Some people might ask me, man, why do you do it? Because why not? Why not? Don't you want to be able to hear both sides? I'm not hiding. I don't block people. He blocks me. I don't block him. He blocks me. He blocked me on IG because they was doing a party with a green screen, and I proved that it was a green screen. I'm like, say, pimp, you got plants and the AC is on. Not one of those damn plants are moving. Not one sway. You've been on this motherfucker 2 hours. And then some woman, how you gonna do a green screen? Then as the person walked around the green screen, you get man. I was like, man. He's like, no, y'all don't believe that. I stay in a mansion. I stay in Atlanta. I got a mansion. I'm like, hey man, you don't have to fake the funk, bro. We all truckers out here. But anyway, that's another story. But I thought I'd come up here and run my mouth, man, and see how y'all was doing. We're gonna be back on the scheduled program, the regular scheduled program. If YouTube don't kick my ass off, then I'll just start another channel. I just started another channel. You ignorant as goddamn Father D. What did I do, Father D? Am I chopping up? I know my internet is slow, man. What? Y'all don't like my Lego boots? Y'all don't like Mr. Boots? He should have played. He should have played over there with Shrek. He could have replaced the damn cat. Say Boots. That's his new names. Boots. Lego boots. Cause them mothers say, man, he got some Minecrafter boots. Say, man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Say. He must think he's pulling a flatbed. He ain't got no CDLs. I'm just saying, man, these boots are made for walking. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to take those Lego boots and walk it all over you. But other than that, man, hey, man, I just want to tell y'all, please hit the like button, subscribe, man. And it's cigar time now. Yes, sir, it is. Gino, hold on, man. You know, if I'm gonna get screwed over on YouTube, I got to go out with style. Yeah. Y'all see my cat in the background, baby? Hold on, I'm pouring right. I got both of them. I got both of them, man. I got my cats. We are cool like that, man. Thank you, Triple D, man. I mean, Father D, yeah, you say I'm speaking the truth, man. Y'all hit that like, man, subscribe, brother. We are not monetized. We start too much shit. And we ain't changing a goddamn thing. I ain't changing. You know what? Man, I love this, man. I met a lot of cool ass people. We might not agree all the time, but we agree sometimes. And sometimes that's all we need. All right. For all the time. As long as we could agree sometime, that's what we need all the time. There you go, baby. There you go right there, baby. Y'all tell Mr. Alex with good energy, pink lips and veneers and Lego boots. We will put back on y'all a little bit later, man. Oh, Wendell. Oh, man, you got to watch the review. You got to watch the replay, baby. You got to watch the replay. Hold on. Let me sure I got you, brother. I'm going to put you on the screen. Hey, man, you missed a good episode, Wendell. Hey, man, shout out to Wendell. Hey, man, you've been rocking with me. Man, you rocking with me like a crackhead that's been rocking on the rock, bro. No disrespect. I'm just saying, hey, man, I got your back anytime, brother, because you've been sharing my stuff, man, and straight up. Anthony Johnson, Alex and Boots. He got the Minecrafter, them Lego boots. These boots are made for walking, and that's what he gonna do. But other than that, man, I think I ran my mouth. I want to thank you guys for joining into the podcast, brothers and sisters out there, Miss Janice and everyone. Gino, man. You guys, hey, man, y'all just go out there and have a wonderful weekend. Keep your heads up. Keep on striving for greatness, man. And just remember, this is only temporary. Always remember that. I don't think that's been talked about a lot. Uh, Social media always promote, oh man, you need to get materialistic. But honestly, some things that people need to hear is this. This shit is only temporary. Don't get it twisted. If you experiencing anything bad in your life right now, some downset, just remember this. Remember, it's only temporary. That's it. It doesn't last forever. It feels like forever because you feel like you have no control, but actually you are in control. You just have to be uncomfortable and make the damn decision. It's only temporary, baby. Other than that, man, y'all live life, love life, respect each other, and live long, okay? And Official Business Podcast, if Theo was here, you say, hey, man, keep your heads up, keep on doing what you're doing. And me as OB, I'm going to tell you something, baby. Love life, live life, max this shit out. And remember, it's only temporary. Until next time, later.